The Nigeria Customs Service has handed over 25 containers laden with counterfeit and unregistered pharmaceuticals intercepted at the Apapa port to the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC. Speaking at the handover ceremony within the Premier Port in Lagos, the Controller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, explains that the success of the operation was largely due to strategic intelligence sharing and operational synergy with officials of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control.
An epoch-making event at the enforcement unit of customs within the nation's premier port, Apapa, Lagos.
And as at then, we mentioned that
it's the handover ceremony of 25 containers laden with fake and unregistered pharmaceuticals seized by the Apapa Area Command in the first half of the year.
Majorly in all their pharmaceuticals of about 20, then we have some expired food products.
On hand to supervise this transition to the Food and Drug Control Agency, NAFDAC, is the Controller General of Customs, Mr. Adewale Adeniyi. He highlights the high health risk of the pharmaceutical products valued at 9.2 billion naira, intercepted from sophisticated network of criminal enterprises that deliberately exploit regulatory gaps to compromise the national health security.
A detailed breakdown of these seizures reveals disturbing patterns of misdeclaration and systematic attempts to circumvent established import protocols. All of these seizures also include expired food products, such as margarine and chocolate, veterinary medications, including albendazole bolus tablets, anti-malaria drugs, and consumer goods, all of which reflect a sophisticated and diversified contraband portfolio that poses significant threats to public health, to consumer safety, and to regulatory integrity.
In a swift intervention to protect the health of innocent Nigerians and national security, the customs boss gave this restriction on imported pharmaceutical products.
Henceforth, pharmaceutical products will not be allowed to be stamped into any of those bonded terminals. To enhance the effective implementation of these policies, we will insist that any pharmaceutical products must be cleared, duties must be paid, inspection must be done at the mother ports. They will only be allowed to be cleared in these 4 designated places that I've mentioned. And that will be only in Apapa port, right inside the port, on airports, PTML, and at the international airport. Relying on them.
While acknowledging the resilience and the hard work of officers in the Post-Clearance Audit Department for raising the red flag on imports that led to the recent closure of 3 culpable bonded terminals, the customs chief adds that license procedure of operators in all categories will soon be reviewed.